So yeah, I like the young cats like Kendrick Lamar, Dom Kennedy, Tyler the Creator. They're all good. They're very good writers. They're good writers. It's a good thing that hip hop has people interested in being like them, being their own self, and being good writers and good deliverers of whatever their message is, or not even message, but whatever their expression is. Because they're good. They're good writers. They're good to listen to. I like to listen to those young cats. My favorite rapper, just in general, Chicago or not, really these days is Lupe Fiasco. I like Lupe a lot. He's from the same area of Chicago I'm from, and I mean, I just, you know, he actually is one of those people with a voice, you know, expressing for the culture. So when I say the culture, I mean the black culture. He really does express for the black culture, you know, in a positive way, and his music is very big, and his lyrical ability is just top. You know, nobody's better than Lupe Fiasco. So, but yeah, that's my favorite Chicago rapper, or rapper in general. It's my favorite rapper in general. So, right now. But like I said, I like all those other cats. They're fun to listen to. They have a whole lot of ways that they express. You know what I'm saying? They all express themselves differently. They're really good writers. They're brilliant writers. It's good to see it, you know, young flock of basically poets. You know what I'm saying? Who are MCs. They're just writers in general. They're just artists in general. And it's good to see them doing their thing. I like seeing that. I'm not a hater, even though I'm from Chicago. I mean, I'm just an artist in general, you know. I'm always, like, I've always been involved in music, and I've always been involved in just writing as far as lyrics or poetry or songs. And there's never been a time in my life I haven't been recording or making songs and things like that. So it's such a big part of my life. So I mean, I just basically decided I'm gonna put together an expression, you know, as an artist, which is what I am, and let people hear it, let people see, check it out. And so I came up with, basically, I think I got 15 songs, 16 songs on my record at the moment, unless it ends up less or more. And it's hip hop. But I mean, you know, I play the guitar, I'm a musician, you know what I'm saying? So I basically, it's a mixture of genres. Kind of like, I don't know, it's hard for me to explain. I just have to put it out there and let people tell me what it is, basically. You probably wouldn't get a good sense of who I am through the roles you've seen me play, really, necessarily, you know. And then I play a lot of gangsters and things like that, so I end up in that sort of world, you know. But really, I'm just artist, like I said before, and it's not difficult for me to express in that way in terms of the type of films that people have seen me in, or being on The Wire, which was a long run. You know, that's several years of seeing, you know, me play a gangster, you know, years. So that's why I'm associated with that sort of world in a way, but it's really, you know, it's really just not really true, that's all. You know, most people would associate me with that and strongly believe that, you know, even though I do know, I mean, you know, it's not completely, I mean, it's kind of like art imitating life, in a way. You know, it's now becoming life imitating the art song, you know. So after a while, you can play a role in so much so that people really, they just believe it so much so that it begins to become something real, you know. That's not really the case with me in regards to roles I've played. I mean, that's why I consider myself just an artist in general, you know, because I don't want boundaries. I don't really want boundaries. I just want to work with my imagination and use it, and I don't want boundaries. So I just kind of refuse to accept them. So, you know, whether it's music or doing some Broadway or doing a movie or doing television or whatever, being creative is the most important thing. To me, really, being creative is what it's all about.